The end of a heartbreaking case in Boulder after a crash rocked Colorado's cycling community.
The driver who hit and killed 17-year-old cycling star Magnus White is now heading to prison. Yeva Smiljanska sentenced to 4 years for vehicular homicide after striking the rising star on Highway 119. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon was inside the courtroom and joins us live with the latest.
Colette, the White family says this isn't the outcome they were hoping for.
They were really hoping for the maximum in this case. That would have been 6 years in prison, Jessica and Micah. But the district attorney says this sentence is still a success of sorts, considering that the judge could have picked community corrections, that's something like a halfway house, or probation instead of prison time. Now, I asked Magnus White's mother, Jill, how she's feeling now that this chapter, this court process, has officially come to a close.
I laugh only because it just keeps my hope up and my energy up, right? Because in some ways, if we got the max, right, we'd say, okay, we won this fight, we did it. We know that it almost is like, well, we still have more fighting to do.
More fighting in the name of their son, Magnus, who was on a training ride that day in July of 2023 for what would have been his third World Championship competition in Scotland. In court today, a number of people telling the judge how that crash changed their lives, including his parents. His father saying not only did they lose their son, they lost themselves that day. Still, the family has committed to making roads safer, not just here in Colorado, but across the country as part of their foundation they started after the crash.
We're the lucky ones, and that's an awful thing to say because we've talked to dozens, hundreds of families who don't have charges at all or get a misdemeanor for very similar cases.
The defendant in this case, Yeva Smiljanska, she spoke to the judge right before that sentence was handed down. Now, one of the accusations we've heard throughout this trial is that Smiljanska just didn't show any remorse in this case. She said today in court that she does live with a deep grief, and she promised to try and make the world a better place from this day forward in the name of Magnus. I'll have a full story tonight on Denver 7. We're live in Boulder. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Colette, thank you. Let's take an in-depth look at the problem around crashes involving cyclists in our state and what's being done to make traveling more safe and more accountable for everyone. We dug into Colorado Department of Transportation records, which show between 2014 and 2024, 1,131 pedestrians and cyclists were killed on Colorado roads, marking a 73% increase over 10 years. In 2023 alone, 156 lives were lost, the highest number of road fatalities ever recorded in a single year by the state.
Looking closer for solutions, Colorado lawmakers at the state and federal level are working to crack down on careless driving by increasing punishments and improving automotive technology. Senate Bill 281 was signed into law this year. It reclassifies careless driving from a misdemeanor to a Class 6 felony. This change carries a penalty of 1 to 1.5 years in jail, fines between $1,000 and $100,000, and 1 year of mandatory parole. Opponents argue that harsher penalties won't deter criminals. However, families like Victoria Sigelski's, who lost her son Alex to a careless driver in Highlands Ranch last March, believe these drivers must be held more accountable.
There are people who says, well, accidents happen. I can assure you, their opinion about the matter will quickly change when they come and see their child in a casket put by careless driver who just didn't care enough to pay attention.
And last month, Colorado Congressman Joe Neguse reintroduced the Magnus White Cyclist Safety Act. It aims to expand a federal rule requiring automatic emergency braking in every car by 2029. It also would require braking systems that detect cyclists and pedestrians. The bill's future is uncertain after it previously failed to move forward, and the latest version has not made it out of committee.